Hello to you and welcome to Adelante Chicago. I'm Lourdes Duarte. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bienvenidos. Let's begin with a little bit of a laugh, shall we? The world of comedy has been seeing a shift already, at least here in Chicago, with more Latino-themed stories and punchlines becoming a part of shows. Our very own ADELANTE has been an important part of introducing many Latinos to the world of comedy here in our city. She takes a look at what's making so many of you laugh out loud.
After many years, the bicultural experience of Latinos growing up in the United States is finally being explored on stage in the sketch comedy scene in Chicago. Tonight, we introduce you to 3 comedy groups, hoping to educate others about their dual culture through laughter. Meet Las Bochincheras, the Latino gossip girls.
So she's like un poquito fea and like broke.
They have nothing to do with the popular CW show, but a lot to do with that acquaintance of yours who's always up in your business.
We will listen to your life and we will tell it on stage.
Yeah, whether you like it or not.
The creators of Las Bochincheras are Wendy and Lorena. The writing partners are professionally known as Dominizuelan because Wendy's from Dominican descent and Lorena was born in Venezuela.
We kind of have this, you know, second generation, first generation.
She's got the big, loud Dominican family.
Big, loud.
I have the, you know, the mom that wanted to make sure that we were as American as possible.
And there's a lot of opportunity for us to get our chinche. I know.
Dominizuelan is part of a small group of writers and comedians in Chicago, creating and performing sketches where the Latino and Hispanic American experience in the United States takes center stage.
We don't make things mainstream.
We find that relatable quality, or we educate people on our culture in some ways, and we do that through laughter.
You shouldn't like my tamales.
Gwen La Rocca and Jose Gonzalez created the Gwen La Rocca Show, a combination of stand-up and sketch comedy. They are both first-generation Latinos born in the U.S. Gwen remembers watching sketch comedy in Spanish with her parents. Jose was a fan of Saturday Night Live.
To be able to kind of put a Latino spin on it now, without necessarily staying so kind of like slapstick style comedy, I think it's showing folks a whole other side of us that they might not even know is there.
It's that whole mixture of the culture here in America with that Latino culture that's inside a box, which is what we call our casita, that's our home.
Actually, Baby John, tamales are a Mexican dish. Puerto Ricans don't make tamales. Yeah.
With a Latino and African American cast, Minority Rules adds another voice that's often underrepresented in sketch comedy.
I think everybody in the group is pretty cognizant of making sure that we still project the funny, but in a respectful and positive light, as opposed to just doing the easy punchlines for the African American and Latino culture.
Most Latino sketch comedians have also studied or performed at mainstream Chicago sketch comedy venues, but their own groups have given them the chance to fill a certain gap.
We use our collective experiences to just bring to the stage characters that other Latinos and African Americans can relate to, people that they might have grown up with, that quite honestly you won't really get to see at like Second City or other more traditional sketch comedy venues.
This is undeniably sketch comedy with a Latino twist, but all 3 groups insist it can be enjoyed by all. In this particular performance at the Playground Theater, we saw a very diverse audience laughing their hearts out.
It's great that we can get in front of Latino audiences and they are ecstatic, and it's great to get in front of our white audience and that they're excited because they can relate.
You're still staying true to yourself. You don't have to sacrifice who you are in order for everybody to laugh with you.
If you'd like to catch a show with any of these groups, check out Dominizuelan.com or MikeyOComedy.com. That's it for me, Ana Belaval, WGN News.